Chamber Member Spotlight. So today we are with Chris DeYoung from Keller Williams. Chris, thank you
Scott,
for coming, man.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you today. So I've known Chris a million years, and it's funny when you sit down with somebody you know to talk about their business and you think like, where do you start? I'm like, it's Chris. But Chris, there's a lot of people on that side of the camera that don't know you, and you're a local realtor, so you're a local resident. So tell us a little bit about you, who you work for, and what's different about your real estate practice.
Okay, Scott. As Scott mentioned, I'm Chris DeYoung with Keller Williams Village Square Realty here in Ridgewood. I've lived in town for about 25 years now. My wife and I moved here with our 2 children from New York. Just looking for that right suburb, and we certainly found it here. I live in town, I work in town, so I think the proximity and the 25-year status as a Ridgewood resident have really given me the lay of the land.
You know what I find unique about real estate, you kind of touched on that being resident and lay of the land, is many people may or may not know, I'm in a related industry, I'm in the mortgage industry, so I get to speak to a lot of realtors. And one thing I've learned growing up, and my mother was a realtor and working with realtors now, is it is hyper local. Would you agree?
Absolutely. It's very local. And in a town like Ridgewood that has so many different facets to it, fantastic school system, proximity to New York City, vibrant downtown community, a great selection of classic century-old Victorian homes. There's a lot to know about this market. And I think an agent who's local, who's both a resident and has his office in town, does have a bit of a niche, a substantial niche actually, in helping sellers properly value their home in a market like this and helping buyers face the challenges of a difficult market.
Now, your past life as a commuter's got to help that information too, and things you know.
I think it lends an empathetic ear to one of the largest groups of people that come to Ridgewood, urban dwellers from New York, the Gold Coast of Hoboken, Jersey City, Weehawken. It was difficult for us as well to make that transition from urban life to Ridgewood. And I think people like to hear that I did that commute for about 10 years before I got into this business.
You've been stuck on those lines at the Port Authority going down from the third floor to the first.
Exactly. I don't miss it.
Been there, done that.
It's great to work in town. It's a great town to have raised my children in, and I hope to be able to help people attain the best value they can when they're looking for real estate in Ridgewood.
You know, because it's hyper local and you know so much about the town, you've naturally got involved in things in town. So tell us a little bit some things you've done in
I would say the most pivotal project that we've embarked upon has been starting the Ridgewood Townwide Garage Sale. We're going on our 5th year right now. We'll do our 10th Ridgewood Townwide Garage Sale. We do them in the spring and in the fall. And it's been a great community spirit builder. There's a great esprit de corps around this town with this event, because it's not only helping people get rid of the stuff they no longer want, it's helping people maybe start the downsizing process ahead of considering a sale of their home. A nice little benefit of that as well are donations we've received from garage sale hosts. We're approaching $10,000, and all of that money has been earmarked for the Ridgewood Social Service Association.
Full disclosure, I partner with this guy on that.
And I appreciate that, Scott.
Can't hide that one.
Deal, yeah.
Our faces are on too many signs out front twice a year. So looking to wrap up, I'm looking to sell my house. I'm looking to buy a home. Why am I going to call Chris DeYoung?
Why are you going to come to me? If you're looking for a home in Ridgewood, you're going to look at the list of available property. Right now there's between 10 and 15. I've never in my whole career, 10 years, seen such a low inventory level. You need to know how to properly craft and position an offer if you're a buyer in a market as competitive as this. If you're selling your home, I think it's good to know that you're working with somebody who has a finance background, really understands the market from a macroeconomic standpoint, and also can drill down and determine some of the valuation that should be baked into a property, such as proximity to town, proximity to schools, factors like that.
All right, perfect. My good friend Chris DeYoung. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to have his information, how to find us through, for example, the Ridgewood Chamber website. His stuff will be in the comments, right? The bio, is that what we should call it? All right.
Thanks, Ridgewood.
Thank you for making some time for us
Thanks,
today,
Scott.
and
Appreciate
great
it.
luck, and we'll see you on the next Chamber Member Spotlight.
Thank you.